Alright guys and gals and friends, whoever may be watching, as you can see I'm here in town. I just been over there to the Walmart, got me stocked up on supplies. I'm here at the laundromat now. I'm putting my hand in front of the camera. Hang on, let me, you don't believe me, there's the speed walk. So I got my laundry done. Now I'm gonna get on the road. I'm gonna go back to the area where I usually camp at because there's free water there. Ain't no sense in me buying water where I'm gonna be going right by that area anyway. Fill up my jugs, drinking water, my little spray jug, and then we're gonna get this party started. We're getting on the road. We're gonna start working our way north. Probably gonna take, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Get up in that northern area. I'm not going all the way to the job site this week, but I'm gonna get up there by it and get up in the area. So yeah, what does Brian Adventure Brand Man always say? What does he say whenever he takes off? What does he say? Away we go? I don't know. I can't think of it. But anyway, yeah, let's get this northern trip started. I'll see you at the water place. Alright, I made it to one of the spots where I get water. That's the dump station there, but I'm gonna get my water down here. I normally don't use this one because it's on a steep hill. There's another one I use here in this area, but I don't feel like driving the extra 30 miles just to get water, so we're gonna get it right here. Everybody knows how to use these. It's pretty much just a garden hose. I hook the filter to it and fill my jugs up. So I'm gonna pause this, get my water, and I'll be back with you. All right, guys and gals and friends, I got my water. Gonna get on the road. First, I'm gonna head to where I get my mail. I'm trying to read. My phone's down here, trying to read directions. First, we're gonna head to where I get my mail. I'm gonna get that taken care of. I need to run by my storage. I'll probably do that in the morning. Run by my little storage I got and get my winter clothes. My jacket, hoodies, and all that. So tonight we're just going to go east, I guess you could say, get my mail, find a place to camp just for the night, nothing special, probably a pilot truck stop parking lot or something. Run by storage in the morning and get on the highway north. So I guess here we go. I'll see you when I get to the post office. Alrighty, alrighty. Got my mail. Got the piece of mail I've been waiting on. So that part of the puzzle's done. Now, man, I just realized how dirty my windshield is. Sorry about that. Now we're gonna go find us a place to camp for the night. Just a quick overnight stay. I was gonna go to the truck stop, the Pilot truck stop, but I know another spot I'm gonna go to. It's also just a lot, but it's kind of more. Should be more quiet. It's right off the interstate. It's over by a National Guard armory, or not an armory. What is that place? It's like a training center where they send new enlistees and they train there. But anyway, it ought to be fairly safe. I mean, you know, anything can happen anywhere, but by a bunch of army dudes, it ought to be pretty safe. So I'm gonna head over there, get parked for the night, get settled in. I'm beat. I actually worked today, and it's late in the afternoon. It's, as you can see, it's already dark. It's way after 8. I'm tired, so I'm ready to put my little warm jammies on and fix me something to eat and settle in for the night, because I gotta get up early. I need to go by my little storage space where I keep some of my stuff, get my winter things, and then we're gonna hit the road after that. So I'm gonna get off here and get over to my little super secret camping spot for the night. Alright, we're almost to my super secret camp spot. Now I'm just being sarcastic. It ain't nothing secret about it. It's not even a camp spot. It's just one of them, it's an empty gravel lot people use for like that share a ride thing, you know, to work, whatever it's called. And it looks like we already got some trucks here. Let me put this camera down. I'm gonna claim me a spot. All right, I'm backed in here. Man, my windshield's dirty. I went through a little swath of bugs. I don't know what you call it. But this is gonna be home for tonight. Not the most glamorous, spectacular thing, but it's just a place to sleep for the night, so I'm good with it. There is 2 trucks here. I'm expecting a few more will probably come in throughout the night. This is a well-known spot. It's actually, like I said, I think they call them parking rides or something like that, where you share a ride with people to work. That's what it is, but, you know, truckers took over it, just like, you know, they do everything. I'm not complaining too much because I'm a retired truck driver, but that's what they're known to do. They see a lot. If they don't have a sign that says no trespassing, they just fill it up. And most of the time, even if it does say no trespassing, they'll run over the sign and fill it up anyway. So anyway, this is going to be home. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, made it through the night. Got a pretty good night's sleep. You know, it wasn't too bad. Pretty noisy, traffic noise, you know, that to be expected with the highway being right there, but about midnight or so, it calmed down. You know, it wasn't too bad. The lot did fill up, like I told you. It is I still can't think what they call that, parking ride or something like that, share a ride. Anyway, there's people here. So I got my coffee made. I've been sitting up here in the seat a few minutes drinking on it. About to take off and head over to my little, where I store some stuff. Swap a few things out, get some of my winter stuff, winter coats and hoodies and all that. Probably drop a few things off I've got in here. I've got way too much junk in here. Some stuff I feel like I'm not going to use, but I know as soon as I leave it behind, I'll need it. But I'm going to drop it off anyway. And then we're going to get this show on the road. So, anywho, I'll see you when I get over to my storage area. Alright, I made it to where I keep my stuff. Not going to show very much of it because this is a family member's place and I don't want anybody to know where it's at. Anyway, if you look in my mirror of the van, see Yoda right there. Yoda and my motorcycle's here and all my junk's here, and I'm thankful for my brother because I don't have no other place to put it. So anyway, let me get out here. I want to get in my motorcycle. I haven't seen my motorcycle in a year, folks. I want to get in there and get a few things out that should be in there. I think it is. Get in my car, swap some things out, and then we're going to get on the road. Alrighty, and away we go. All right, friends, guys and gals, and whoever. I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I know it was made no sense and it was kind of boring, but we're just getting started, getting on the road. I just wanted to show you this lake. I haven't been to this lake in a long time. No, this is not the lake I normally go to, but I have brought you to it. Can't remember. It's probably been 2 years ago. I think I come here on a motorcycle a few times. In the Yoda, I can't remember. I know I've brought you to it, but anywho, I just wanted to see it again before I left. I don't know when I'll be back in this area. I can't remember the name of it. Lake Luzerne? I think that's it. Lake Luzerne. It just popped in my head. We used to hang out over there on that side. It's got a little park over there, pavilions and everything. Made a video or two over there. But anyway, point of all that rambling is, I think I'm going to end this one right here. It's just a basic getting started on the trip type deal. I believe I got everything I need. I got everything done. We're going to get this show on the road. Ain't I purty with the lake? Ain't I purty? Oh, yeah. You know, I told you as a hat guy, get the light right. It is what it is. And that's all it'll be. So anyway, I think I got everything. I hear sirens. I believe I've got everything ready to go. It seems like no matter what I do, I'm never 100% prepared. You know, you can only think of so much. But anyway, I got swapped out my fuel can. I got my blue one for my diesel fuel because it's going to be cold where I'm going. I know the lighting's bad, guys. I know it is. That's how I roll. You should know that by now. So I got rid of my generator gas jug and swapped it out for my diesel heater diesel jug. I do have a 1 gallon gas can for the generator. I am bringing it with me for them cloudy days. You know, up there I'm gonna have a lot of cloudy days up north. So anyway, the point is so I can you know, after a couple of days, top my generator off. Now at the farm where I'm going, they let me use their electricity. Actually, they got a little apartments I can stay in, but I prefer to be in my little camper home. This is my home. I know people don't understand how anybody can be comfortable in something like this, but it's my home. You know, it ain't no different than you in your home. You like your own bed. You like your own private space in your house, you know, and same thing with this. It's just a little smaller, a little different. But anyway, the point of all that rambling was, I think I got everything. I stopped by my brother's. Didn't want to show very much of it because that's his home. That's where he lives, him and his wife, and I'm just not going to blast that all over there in that. But he lets me keep a lot of my junk there. Both my brothers do. Got a brother in another state. I done put junk in his yard too, so don't worry. They both get treated the same. But yeah, I had some stuff in Yoda in my little Camry that I want to get out. Winter jackets, some hoodies, you know, stuff like that. And I want to swap out my cans. So I think I got everything. I do need to find a salvage yard. It's not a necessity, but I do want to do it. The armrest on the driver's seat, see, it's not on there. A piece, I don't know how to describe it. There's a piece in there that broke off that actually pokes in that little hole. And before you even say anything, you can't swap the passenger side to the driver's side because they're made different. Well, it's not, I don't know. It'll take too long to explain. If you put the passenger side on there, instead of folding up, it'll fold down. It goes the opposite way. But anyway, see if I can find an armrest. And I need to find the only one thing I'm worried about on this trip. I can't find my it's a little handle, crank handle Anybody has one of these vans, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. On your bumper, you got a little hole that you stick this rod through, and you crank down your spare tire. Your spare tire is underneath the van outside, and it's on like a little cable winch, and you need this handle to crank it down. I cannot find mine for the life of me. I do not know where it's at. I need to find one. I've looked online. Believe it or not, don't ask me why. I've looked at Amazon. I've looked at Walmart.com. I looked at Parts Geeks. Even went by a Ford dealership. I guess they don't make them no more. Everybody says they don't have one and can't get one. It's funny how you can find something for a 1912, Ford truck, but you can't find a little jack handle. So I'm gonna keep my eyes open for some junkyards on this trip on the way up, and stop and see if they got one, and while I'm there, try to give me an armrest. So that's the only thing that's got me a little nervous. I got a spare tire, I got a jack, I got the tools to change it. I just can't get my spare tire down. So I'm a tad bit nervous on that. But we're going to be all right. Good Lord's going to take care of us. And, if we have it flat, we'll just deal with it. We'll figure it out. Nothing to get all tore up and stressed over. We'll get it figured out. So anyway, I'm going to end this video here. Thank everyone for hanging out. If you can understand my craziness, you're one heck of a person. Because, man, my world is just... it's like a fish out of water. It just flops all over the place. So anyway, thank you very much for hanging around. Say hello to all my friends, subscribers, family. Anybody might just be stopping by. You know what I'm going to say next? Life's short. Do not waste it. It goes by so fast. I mean, life is but a vapor. We're just here for a moment. Don't waste a single minute of it. Like I always say, you don't have to spend $10,000 going to Disney World. Just go to your local park in your city. If you got a dog, that's perfect. Take your dog over there and go walking. Just get out and enjoy the fresh air, the trees, the birds. Because one day it's all going to be over. We all got an expiration date. Just like that old jug of milk. We all got an expiration date, and it's going to be here quick, folks. It's going to be here quick. Anyway, till I see you next time, God bless you.